thanks to Allah for this wonderful day of Eid. Give thanks to Allah for this wonderful day of Eid.
Madani brothers and viewers of Madani Channel, Eid is just around the corner. Eid shall be joining us within the next couple of days, you can say. Now, the question is, when we do go on Eid day to perform our Eid Salah, yes, performing the Eid Salah is necessary, it is mandatory, it is wajib. But the question is, Madani brothers, many of us when we go to perform our Eid Salah, sometimes we get late, and when we get late, Allahu Akbar, we do not know what to do. So today, inshallah, I'm going to inform you as to if you are late for your Eid Salah, then what should you do? Madani brothers and viewers of Madani Channel, firstly, try not to be late. Try to be there on time. Secondly, if you are late, for example, if the Imam has begun his Salah, if the Eid congregation is stood and the Imam has begun, and they've read the 3 takbirat at the beginning after the Thana, and then the Imam is reading Qira'at. If you've then joined the Imam, if you followed the Imam at this time, after the 3 extra takbirat in the first rak'at, then what you must do is, whilst the Imam is performing his qiraat, you will begin your prayer, and then immediately you shall raise your hands reciting takbirat once, twice, Allahu Akbar, 3 times, and then you will join the Imam and continue to follow the Imam. But then the question arises, what if the Imam has gone into ruku? In his first rakat, what if the Imam has gone into ruku? If the Imam had gone into ruku, if the Imam had bowed, then my dear Islamic brothers, you should also join him. And if you think you have enough time, then you should recite Allahu Akbar, the takbirat, 3 times for the first rak'at, for the first cycle of prayer. But in this case, you will not raise your hands, no. You will go into ruku, you will bow down, and then you will say the takbirat 3 times if you think you have enough time. If you think you don't have enough time, the Imam is going to come back up, then you will not recite them. You will just follow the Imam, and you do not have to recite those 3 takbirat for the first rak'at. But rather, my dear Islamic brothers and viewers of Madani Channel, if you joined him in ruku, then you have made up for the first rakat. You shall just continue to follow the Imam up until the end of the Salah when he reads his Salam. Now, third question. What if you join the Imam after he had bowed and then raised his head, after he had raised and stood up again? Then in this case, you have missed the first rakat, and after following the Imam as usual, when the Imam gives Salam, you shall make up for that first rak'at and perform the Eid Salah, that 1 rak'at, the way the first rak'at should be performed. Meaning, you will stand up after Thana, you will recite the 3 takbirat, and then you shall recite your own qira'at, 1 rak'at, and give Salam. So my dear Islamic brothers and viewers of Madani Channel, thus if you've missed the first rak'at, if you've missed the second, then my dear Islamic brothers, you shall, when the Imam does complete his Salah, you shall stand and you shall do both of your rak'at. You shall recite both cycles of prayer. Another thing you must remember is this prayer cannot be performed alone. The Eid Salah must be performed in a congregation, must be performed in Jamaat. It cannot be performed on an individual basis, my dear brothers and viewers of Madani Channel. So then somebody may ask that, what if we miss the entire Salah? So then, my dear brothers and viewers of Madani Channel, if there also are some others who have missed theirs, then together you can have a congregation. But if you are alone, then you will not recite or read your Eid prayer, but rather you will recite 4 rak'at. You will read 4 cycles of nafil, extra prayer, my dear brothers, with the intention of jasht. You won't do extra takbirat in it, no. It'll be just normal 4 rak'at of prayer with the intention of jasht during the same time. My dear brothers and viewers of Madani Channel, the first lesson, do not be late. If you are late, then act upon those rulings which have just been mentioned.
Madani Channel, we love Madani Channel, we love